This is the Magnavox D-8330, a dual cassette boombox called the Tandem. This was brought to me in the hopes that I could fix an issue with deck B. You can see that deck A is working. I won't try a cassette in deck B because I know there's problems there. Take a listen. So we'll take it apart with just 6 screws in the back, and once removed, it's very easy to separate the two halves of the case. On the inside, it looks pretty slick. There's 2 separate motors, which is nice to see, and quite a bit different from the Magnavox D-8330 that I have. It does have what appear to be the same brittle gears as the D-8330, but these are not cracked, thankfully. So now we just need to figure out the source of the noise. It's kind of hard to tell where the noise is coming from exactly, so I'll need to take this apart further. I have to say, replacing the belts on this boombox is going to be extremely easy. I was kind of expecting to see a broken or worn gear here on the flywheel, but everything looks okay. I notice when I manually move the gears, it binds up. So deck A works properly, and you can see kind of the smooth operation of the gears there. As we look over to deck B, it looks like that little plastic piece is dislodged, or it's not in the right place. So we need to take these gears out and see what's going on underneath. So after removing the gear to have access, you can see that this plastic white piece should probably slot into that channel. And actually it has the ability to do so, so I put it there. Then I put everything back, and now I can spin the gears freely. And that plastic bit doesn't hit the sidewall. And so here's everything back together, and I'm going to try running it. And you can see smooth, almost silent operation. So that seems to have fixed the issue. Here's a measurement on one of the drive belts. I think it's about, a little over 13 centimeters. Okay, so now I'm going to try it out with a cassette, and we're going to see how it sounds. And unfortunately, deck B now is running very slow. So I sent the owner of this boombox the following video to ask for permission to do something. Okay, I want to show you what I'm talking about. This is deck A, and here is the small hole that I can use a very small screwdriver to adjust the speed of deck A, and that's worked well. There is no hole for deck B. The motors are mounted in the back, and I know I can measure exactly where to drill a small hole that would look much like this in this area here, and then I would be able to adjust the speed of deck B. And the owner said go for it, so off I was trying to measure exactly where to drill a hole to access the speed control on the back of the motor for deck B. Lining up some tape with the cassette door and overlaying it on the hole and then moving that to the other side gave me a perfect location. So I inserted a screwdriver and I did detect that I was right at the point I needed to be. Here's what the front of the boombox looks like now. I'll obviously clean off the grease pencil. And here I am adjusting the speed. Here's a quick tour around the boombox. There's a three-way switch on the top left for radio, tape A, copy to B, and play tape B. Standard buttons to operate the cassette decks, and then curiously a slider to choose between mono, stereo, and spatial stereo. Of course, you've got volume left, volume right, and tone. Moving to the back, we've got jacks for line in, and we've also got line out jacks with a beat cut switch, the AC power below that, and of course the battery door. And yeah, it's a really clean, nice boombox. On the right side is the tuning knob and then a selector for FM and AM.